Okay, good morning, traders. Good morning, everybody. Okay, good morning, traders. Good morning, everybody. This is Olusegun, and of course, I want to welcome you especially to today's edition of Rally Trades Daily Market Review, which is the one we tagged Morning Market Review, coming live from our Lagos office. And of course, this particular analysis time, this class is normally between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock in the morning, just an hour, analysis for us to, see what the market is doing, see if you could make some naira, if you have a naira account, of course, if you can make some dollars, if you have a dollar account. And of course, you can see the screen right now. And of course, I actually like this motivation this morning. That's why I'm starting with this screen. I can see some naira there, 1,000 naira, 500, sorry, 1,000 naira, 500, 200, another 1,000, 500, 200, 1,000. So what it means is that we're not even seeing less than any of these nominations on the screen, which makes sense, right? So if you can get some thousands of naira this morning, today, Monday, for the rest of the week, at least, morale, morale will go up, okay? Like police will say morale high or whatever they call it. So I'm going to share my screen with you shortly. And of course, I'm going to kind of like, start from currency. And of course, I will try as much as possible to move to, probably indices and of course, commodities. And of course, we'll see how we do it. And of course, to see if we can make money. Okay, let me first of all share my screen because I want us to start right on track, okay, for early callers. And of course, I actually have some interesting, things to share with you. And of course, for example, let me just go straight to my account right now. Of course, I'm looking at Euro Pound. You can see my screen. So I'm actually interested in trading this one today. My direction, as you can see the screen now, I have an indicator on the screen that's the fresh pips, which is given to clients normally. A lot of people don't know how to use it. That's why I'm actually coming back to it. In the last 1 week now, I've discussed fresh pips more than once. And of course, you can see that on this screen, I have kind of like arrows up and arrow down. And of course, the one currently in vogue is actually a blue arrow, okay, pointing to the upside. Now you can see that one right here. So I'm going to just box that one. This arrow right there, okay, pointing to the upside. So I want us to discuss it and see the potential in that arrow. Okay, the potential for Euro Pound is up. Okay, so of course, even without the arrow, okay, I want to tell you the reason why I think Euro Pound will go up. Okay, so if you're interested in trading Euro Pound, now is the right time for you to actually, go in for it. Okay, if you like, you can just go ahead and place a buy because the direction is up. The arrow says that the price will go up. That's number one. So it means that that's the first trade signal. Kind of like I'm giving like a trade idea, not necessarily signal, a trade idea. Okay, I'm not asking you, I'm not saying, oh, shoot or not shoot. Okay, I'm just giving a trade idea that's okay. I feel Euro Pound have potential to go up this morning. Permit me to just quickly mute people, okay, so that their actions and inactions will not interfere with what we are doing here. Muted. So let me just quickly see if I can, personally, because I actually like to make money on this Euro Pound. So I'm going to go in for a kill by myself. Maybe that one will inspire you also. So I'm going to just go in with, say, maybe a little lot size that actually give me some sizable amount today. Okay, so that's the direction I'm trading. I'm trading to the upside. So if you're interested, you can also trade to the upside on Euro Pound. When I say trade to the upside, it means that I feel that the price will go up. So I'm buying. So if you're interested, you can also, go ahead and, do yours. Because now that's the reason, that's number one. So the arrow is pointing up, telling me to buy. That's number one. Number two reason why I feel the price will go up. Let me zoom out very fast and adjust my chart like so. So like I was pointing to somebody last week, I pointed kind of like a trend line like so. I drew a trend line like so. You can see this line that I just drew on the screen. I don't know if I can make it bold. Okay, let me see if I can make it bold so that you can see what I'm doing. Let me also disable, that and see if I can make it tick, right? Tick, tick, okay. All right, so you can see that line I just drew on the screen. Okay, so at a point, this price was going down, right? So, and of course, it was making lower lows. Okay, price was making lower low on the screen, and as the price was making lower low, you can see that it's obvious. It's obvious now that the price was making lower low. But unfortunately, the indicators down, that's the MACD part, that's the one that is printing this red and blue interchangeably, was actually making a higher low. Okay, so if you connect the lows during the same period, the MACD was making a higher low. Okay, now, like I said, I don't know, I'm not sure where I discussed this last week. I said this is a classical example of what we call a convergence. All right, so if you look at the lines, okay, if you look at the lines I just drew on the screen, all right, you can see that they were, they kind of like they are moving towards each other. Okay, so if we extend this line to the future, most likely they will meet somewhere. That's what we call convergence. Okay, there's an idea on this in trading that we call divergence convergence. Of course, even the MACD itself is actually called moving average convergence divergence. That's the meaning of MACD. Okay, the meaning of MACD is moving average convergence divergence. Okay, so it's actually a way for you to know whether the price is converging or diverging. Okay, so as I see on the screen, the indicator is converging and approaching the price. And of course, the next thing you now need to do is once the blue tick or the MACD begins to print blue, like I'm going to zoom in now so that you can see. Okay, so we can see it here. I don't know if I can just use this part to show. I don't know. Okay, you can see this part is beginning to turn blue, right? Okay, so those blue ticks telling you that the price is ready to move to the upside. So what you now need to do finally is to go ahead and go for the kill. Okay, so if you're interested in this indicator, if you don't have this indicator on your laptop, go ahead and request for it. Okay, and of course, I can just give you the link. Okay, straight away, tinyurl.com/rally CFTP. Okay, that's the indicator package that we have for you guys. Okay, and of course, it's 100% free. You download it, and of course, you install it. If you want to install it, you are far, wherever you are in Nigeria. Don't know, because what I mean by wherever you are is it is possible that you're even in Lagos, but you're far from us. All right. For example, you live in Badagry, which is very far, or you live in Ekpe, which is also very far, or you live in some very deep part of Ikorodu, which is also very far. You may not want to necessarily come to the office to come and install this indicator. There's no need. Okay, so you can just go to this link I've given you now, and of course download it and of course use it for your purpose. And even if you are not in Lagos, say you are in Abeokuta, Ijebu-Ode, Epe, or sorry, Ibadan. Okay, not Ibadan because we have an office in Ibadan. Maybe Akure, Osogbo, Ekiti, Ondo, wherever you are listening to me, and you don't have this indicator on your screen or your laptop, it actually works with laptop only, and of course it's 100% free. So you can go ahead and use that link I just dropped now, tinyurl.com/rallycftp. One word, no discrimination. tinyurl.com/rallycftp. Download the indicator and of course put it on your screen. You can use it on 30 minutes, you can use it on 1 hour. Of course, it gives you an idea of what price is doing. So we can see convergence telling us that the price will go up. That's number one. Of course, we also see an arrow in town, right? Like the arrow is like a town crier. Okay, like I always say in classes, it's like this arrow that you see here that I just painted now. That's this one that I'm, actually putting my mouse on. It's like your town crier telling you that the price is about to move to the upside. So what you need to do is to make of course, is to make a go for it and of course place a buy. Now the direction is up. I said I mentioned it before that the direction is actually the upside. So I'm direction biased to the upside in this one. So I'm trading with the bulls this week for Europound. Plus, I've given you 2 reasons why I feel the price will go up. Let me give you the third one. Third reason why I feel the price will go up is because if I look at the D bar, that's the daily bar. Okay, I see some kind of like reversal, price actions, candlesticks, I must say. And top among them is some spinning candles. And of course, the first spinning candle that is worthy of note, okay, telling you that the price may be tired of going down, was this one. So I'm going to pick an arrow up and show you this one. That's the first spinning candle. A spinning candle is like, I don't know how see this. It's something that spins, something that rolls, right? Okay, when you say you spin a dice, okay, or roll a dice, okay, it's kind of like telling you that the price might. Let me just quickly give you the summary. Spinning candle does 2 things. Okay, it actually continues. Sorry, we candlestick traders use it as a continuation bar, or a reversal bar. So, but of course, if a spinning candle happens at the end of a trend, we actually regard it as a reversal because it will act more as a reversal at the end of a trend than continuation. Now, of course, if it happens as the trend is just beginning to flow, a spinning candle can happen, and of course, it can actually continue the trend. All right. Okay. So, like in this case now, you see we have a spinning candle right there. Okay, and of course, the direction is up. Sorry, the direction was neutral then, but then okay, it actually does more like a continuation bar at that point in time than reversal. So that's the first reversal we see right here. So let me just quickly delete this arrow because we don't need it. I don't want you to look at it. So the first reversal indicator there, and of course the second reversal indicator. Okay, in fact they are much. Okay, and of course even the third one. So since then we have been seeing a lot of spinning candles on the bar. Plus finally we now had a doji. Okay, so like a doji, even though it wasn't the perfect doji, it actually also, tell us that the price might actually, be tired. Okay, and of course, this one looks more like a short. Okay, this last bar. Let me delete the previous arrows on the screen and just focus on that one so that I can elaborate a little bit on it. Just permit me to just do that. Okay, so this last bar, the only one that the arrow is on is more like a doji, and it looks more like a sword. Now, you remember that in warfare, when somebody holds a sword and they raises it up, okay, the person is interested in fighting, right? So, but if the person carry a sword and point it down, the person may not be interested in fighting. It might just be that you want just want to trade it well and say, oh, I'm no longer interested in fighting. So, but what this particular one is saying, and of course, because we have seen series of reversal indicators in the form of candles. Remember, we are still talking of D-bar, that's the daily bar. So what this one is saying is that the bulls, okay, are actually in this particular market, because the short is buyer's weapon, right? So they are in this market, and of course they're interested in pushing it to the upside. And before you know it, the very next day, the very next trading day, the price actually surged to the upside because sellers, because we are still in the seller zone, there was a lot of fierce resistance, and of course, oh, don't push the price to the upside. And before you know it, the price actually descended a little. And finally, we also saw more a candlestick like this one. This one is looking more like also like a long-legged doji, but like a short. Okay, so but the color is green. All right, so giving credence to the fact that bulls are actually in this market, and of course, you can see today, Monday, the price has moved. How many pips? Let's find out. Okay, so if you have seen this on Friday, you would have actually be, more than 10 pips richer, which is more than $100. A very good Monday morning. So this is not a bad trade at all. Okay, this is not a bad signal. So that's the reason why I feel that the price of this euro pound is most likely going to go to the upside. So my direction is most likely to the upside. But then opposite is true, or opposite may be true if the price actually break the support, the price would actually trend to the downside. The reason also why I feel that this price will continue or most likely continue to push up is because remember, if we draw this to the right side, we see that the price is actually trading around support. And this support is a very strong one. And what do you do around support? You buy, all right? That's what you do around support, okay? A support area is a buy area. A support, when you, like I always say, when you have a fan base, they can push you to the upside. So when you come to your support base, even if you go to your village, okay, and your people see you, they will sing and dance because they see you. And of course, most likely, if you are just graduating, of course, you are getting home for the first time after graduation, they will most likely lift you because they are a support base. They will lift you and celebrate you. They will most likely lift you up, okay? And of course, we also saw that in the, I think, I'm not a football fan, because I don't watch football much. Of course, from the pictures I saw online, I think Sunday, yesterday, I saw the Real Madrid coach, okay? I think Ancelotti or whatever they call his name. Of course, he was lifted up by his players, okay, people he coached, okay, and the fans. Of course, they were just throwing him. I can see the way all of them raised up their hand, and of course, actually saw that picture. And I actually love it. They actually threw the guy up. So that's how your support can be. You have a support base, and the guy was smart, even though he was in the air, nothing, holding him. The footballers threw him up, but because he was on the air, he will have nothing to fear because he's sure that even as he's falling down, there are hundreds of hands ready to hold it, right? So that's the idea of support. Okay, they can push it to the upside. And of course, that's why we always say that traders should be buying around support. That said, the signal is good for Euro Pound. Of course, for me personally, I'm interested in going long on Euro Pound. So if you're interested, of course, you can join. Of course, you can make your money quietly and go home. Now, where should your stop loss be? Your stop loss should be, if you're going to use the stop loss, these are the stop loss areas. Let me just paint this part. Okay, so you can use any of these prices around this region. So if you're using laptop, you can just, if you put your chart on D1, you'll be able to see all these things I'm doing. So any price around this painted zone is good enough for your stop loss. You can pick any price around that zone. Okay, just look at your chart to the right side and pick a price for your stop loss. So, for example, now if I click on crosshair, it means that I can use any of these prices on the screen. You can see the way I'm dragging this crosshair down, because you can see the price on the right-hand side of my screen. So those are the areas of stop loss that you can use, right? And of course, they are good enough. And if you are looking for take profit, which is target, anything is good from the upside. So if you are targeting anything from your buy zone now, or from this area where you buy or where you bought, you can target anything as long as you're not too greedy. Anything around this area is good. Let me see if I can just drag this one to the downside. So anything around this painted part upstairs or up there is actually good for your take profit. So can you put any price? Okay, or you can even target 10, 20, 30 pips. So it's up to you. If I don't want to make it, I don't want to just pick any price. Let me make a specific amount of money, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 pips. Pick any price you want, or pick any number of pips you want, and of course, be good with it. So that's the first analysis I'm going to give you today. Second one is actually on Euro USD. The Euro USD actually looks good to go down, right? Excuse me. That's because funny enough, you can see that even though I'm buying Euro Pound, I might actually want to sell Euro USD. It's actually look good to go down, seriously. Because if you look at let me just really see if I can just go to indices and pick US dollar index. Okay. And of course, you can see that even looking at the screen without putting any indicator, this US dollar index look good to go up. Of course, when dollar index is going up, it means that because this trend is up, right? And of course, it's obvious. So even if I pick this and pick that, okay, and zoom out, and of course, click this, and you can see even if I put, sorry, I actually like to use Ray at this point in time. Let me just enable Ray, the parameter, and say okay. So even if I pick a trend line like so, and I pick a trend line like, sorry, let me just copy this to another level. So you can see that this trend is up, all right? And of course, I can pick more and more channels and so on and so forth. Let me even pick this one. So we see this channel to the upside. So it means that this particular US dollar index looks good to go up. And of course, even if you go to H4, okay, so and as long as US dollar index is going up, Euro USD will most likely continue to do well, right? So it means that, Euro USD will most likely to do well in the favor of dollar. Let me put it that way. So it means that Euro USD might actually, drop today, okay, or this week, all right? So, and of course, remember that, sorry, actually, I wasn't supposed to share this screen with you. Remember that this is since we have more than 100 people in the house now, this is the Forex Factory page. Okay, I actually checked it this morning and I see a lot of things coming up this week. So it means that if you're interested in trading this week, today is a good day to trade, a very good day to trade. So if you're not trading right now and you want to wait, because for the Euro USD, I feel that the time the price will move more is going to be around 2:30, 2:45 p.m. Why? Because there is a final manufacturing PMI, Purchasing Managers Index, that is coming out around that 2:45 p.m. 3 p.m. ISM manufacturing PMI, and of course, those are important, indicators as to what price of, manufacturing, that's the level of diffusion index based on surveyed Purchasing Managers Index in the manufacturing industry. So, which means that if the actual report is greater than forecast, then US dollar might actually gain ground against euro. Now, if you look at this report, okay, even from the survey, okay, of the previous report, you can see that the previous report was 50.9 And of course, the forecast was also 50.9, which of course is not too far-fetched from what we had before. So if we click here now to look at let me click here and click here again. Let's quickly look at some facts about this. So let's start from January. January, we have 47.9. April, we have 50.7. We're expecting 50.3 in April. Sorry, February, we're expecting 50.3. We had 50.7, which was very good for US dollar. That was why US dollar was actually going down, very down, down, down in February this year. And of course, by March, we had it at 51.5 expecting, and we actually have 52.2, as value. So it means that this year we have had it good more than bad. 3 times good, 2 times bad. Okay, so and of course, if we go by the next one, which was April, we're expecting 52, and of course we have 51.9, which is also very close shape. Okay, so the drop was not that much. That was why even though we had a little bit of slide in dollar in April, so and of course in May now, that's the previous month that just passed now, we were expecting 49.9, and of course we have 50.0. And this month now, that's this June, we're expecting 50.9. Sorry, previous 50.9. And of course, we are now expecting 50.9. So which means that most likely this report will come out positive for dollar. And of course, it could actually be very good for dollar. So what you can do is to actually position yourself to actually trade in the favor of dollar, if you know what I mean. And of course, for tomorrow, I think what you should be looking for, because this class is starting tomorrow by 8 o'clock, but there's an opportunity for you to actually make money on CHF by 7:30 a.m. So if you're interested, of course, you can also trade that. Okay, so you already know what to do. And of course, by Wednesday, we are looking at GDP for AUD, and of course, BOC rate, that's the Bank of Canada rate statement for the month of June, coming up on Wednesday. And of course, on Thursday, we're looking at some that's the financing rate, which is the rate for euro, that's the ECB rate, okay, for euro. And of course, you can see that actually they're actually going to drop the rate. Now, if they are reducing rate, it means that the euro might actually lose value. So you can begin to see the reason why euro might actually not be favored against dollar this week. So if my direction for trade, buyers for trading euro US is actually down. So instead of me buying euro USD, I'll be looking to sell euro USD this week. And of course, finally for Friday, we are looking at the non-farm payroll for Friday. So by 1:30 p.m. Friday should be ready. So this week is actually full loaded for people that are interested in making money. I can see some people, I don't need to really pray. I can see already that some people will make a lot of money this month. Sorry, this week. You will see some people in the region of maybe 2, 3, 5, 10 million in profit if you are really interested in trading. So what you need to do is to position yourself to make money. What you need to do from today is to go ahead and fund your account and position yourself to get ready to make money. Now, I'm actually going to, before I go back to my chat, let me quickly look through comment sections to see if I can answer some immediate questions that may come on board. So some people say they can't hear me. Let me check. I think I'm good. Okay, that's the first person, Olubenga Babatunde. Well, I hope you can hear me now. Indicator link is tinyurl.com/rallycftp. And somebody has to type it, okay? So let me just put it in typing. tinyurl.com/rallycftp. So go ahead and download the indicator and use it for your purpose. Okay, so let me read more comment section, more comments. Some people say good morning, EDJPY. EDJPY is okay to enter euro pound. Of course, I've already placed my trade. So if you're interested, you can go ahead and join that trade. So there's no need of asking me if it is okay to place trade. There's no need. Okay. That kind of question is as if you're asking me, is it okay for me to put hand in this fire? Is it okay for me to put hand in this cold? No, there's no need. If you're interested in trading, you trade. Don't be asking me if it is, this particular answer is directly to excuse me, Olubenga Babatunde. You don't need to ask question if it is okay for you to place trade. Okay, I'm not the one that will come and place it for you. You place it. I place trade. You're interested, you place trade. If you're not interested, you don't need to ask me questions whether it should pay for you to place trade or not. Sorry, I'm actually need to just take some water. Just give me a second and I'll take my water and of course we can continue. While I'm waiting for the water to come, somebody says, good morning, sir. I noticed that recently trainers that give entry figures, what happened to some of us who use phone and cannot trade alone? Now, Rose, Chijioke, let me address your concern. There's nothing wrong with you trading. And Rally Trade is a broker. Okay. There are signal providers on Telegram, there are signal providers on YouTube, there are signal providers on Facebook, there are signal providers online everywhere. Rose, click and connect to anyone online that gives signal. Rally Trade have a license to give you a platform, okay, that's the MT4, MT5, and of course, you can use it to make money, okay, and that's where the job of Rally Trade ends. The one we are doing now, educating you on how to trade, that's also where our job ends. Now, once we educate you on how to trade, you go ahead and trade. There's no need for us to run through this program. Okay, if we run through this program and we put in all the energy, all the senses, we'll give you classes, for you to attend classes. And of course, you attend, you meet trainers, and of course, they train you. And of course, we still come back and start telling you, oh yeah, buy, oh yeah, sell. It wouldn't actually make sense. It means that we're making a lazy person out of you. All right. So please accept the fact that we are not a signal provider. So there's no need for you to ask after people who give signal. There's no need for that, okay, because we don't have license to do that. I'm telling you this authoritatively that you can actually trade on your own and make money. Our job is to teach you on how to trade and show you examples of instances when price will go up, instances when price will go down. Once you learn that, you go ahead on your phone, then you place trade. So I think that suffices for the question you asked, Rose. TGOK. Now, let me quickly go through more questions. Oluwinga says, I'm particularly about the time frame, sir. Time frame I use, you can see Binga and the rest of the guys around here. The time frame I use it, okay? I use majorly 1 hour. So each time you ask me time frame, it still shows that you don't know what to do, that you don't know how to trade. So the time frame for day traders, you can even see Google is a very large platform. Okay, it teaches us what to do. So if you go to Google and you say, what is the best time frame for day traders? I'm sure that Google will not miss 1 hour, 4 hours, and daily. So I always say that your time frame should be 1 hour, 4 hours a day. Remember, time frame is like your mirror, okay, that you actually use to check what the price is doing. If you like what the price is doing, of course, you can place trade or not place trade, okay? So that gives you the answer. Now, please, I joined it. I didn't get the first currency pair analyze. Of course, I analyzed £0 to lose energy. I analyzed £0 and I set my bias is to the upside. So if you're interested in trading £0, you can go ahead and place your trade in the direction of the bulls. When I say direction of the bulls, it means that you should be looking to buy. And if you're interested, you can go ahead and place a trade buy because signals are there on the screen. I can share it. I can share my screen with you right now. Right there. Okay. Signals are there on the screen to support a buy. You can see the daily bar. I think you can see the arrow I also put on the screen. Let me zoom in so that you can see it. The daily bar is pushing to the upside. Everything is pointing to the direction of to the direction of upside. And of course, you can also see 4 hours. We can see some, very dangerous candles there that support a buy. You can see hammer. And finally, you can even go to 1 hour and begin to even see more. So what I feel is that £0 will most likely go to the direction of the bull. So why not? You can go ahead and trade in that direction. I also said that that second one I was analyzing, that Euro USD looks good to go down. So if you're interested, you can go ahead and begin to look for a trade signal in the direction of the downside. So the first one I want to use is going to be the 1 hour chart. I can go ahead and just click on moving average now so that we can see it. So if I see a bearish engulfing bar on Euro USD, I will place a sell. Remember, I said that I'm not interested in buying. Okay, I said it specifically that I'm not interested in buying. And of course, even since I said it, you can see Euro USD actually dropping. So if this bar, for example, close, it's just 30 minutes. If this bar closed bearish, you can go ahead and place a sell. Okay, so that's if it closed red, okay, because it's already engulfing the previous bar. All right, we can check it. This one I'm going to put an arrow on. It's on your phone, and I'm on 1 hour chart. Okay, this analysis I'm doing, you can see it on your phone for those. Okay, for example, and for Gbenga and the rest of the guys around here, you can also see it on your phone. It means that if this candle close bearish, it means that this price will most likely continue to go down. You can go ahead and place a new order, sell on your phone. It's going to be the SIM card at the top right. That's your new order button. Make sure that before you place a sell or anything, you go ahead and change your lot size, change the volume to what we are comfortable with, okay, to trade with. And of course, we execute the trade. It's as simple as that. I said my preference to trade Euro USD is going to be the direction of the bear. So if you're interested, you can trade in my analysis direction. But of course, if you feel otherwise, why not? You can place a buy and still make money, because this market is for both buyers and sellers. Okay. When you are here, you can trade a buy, you make money. You can trade the sell, you make money if you can be patient. Okay. Now, I read something, okay, over the weekend. Of course, I do a lot of research. And that research, I was actually, listening to some podcasts in trading. And one of the guys, top traders around the world, and I was actually saying something, that the money in trading is not in the buy and sell, it's in the waiting, okay? So even if you place a trade buy or sell, that doesn't mean that that's the end of the world. Even if your trade is running at a drawdown, okay, it means that your trade can still turn around and still be profitable, okay? It can still turn around and be profitable for you. So please be patient and recognize that this particular forum or this discussion is certainly to enlighten you and make you understand that you can do it, right? All you need to do is to just look out for, even if it is bullish and bearish engulfing you're looking for on the screen, on your phone, you are good enough to trade. All right, so Euro USD direction, sell, and of course you can also see from even if I go ahead and pick what they call it now, fresh pips. Okay, you can still see that this one, even if the price is doing higher high, okay, but the indicator is actually doing, okay, the indicator is actually doing higher high, and now that the price is doing lower high, the indicator is also doing lower low. I think Euro USD will most likely go in the direction of that, but that's that one. And let's try this one. Finally, another indicator here that is very, very important for us to look at is going to be the breakout. Okay, so this one actually gave us a direction to buy, I think last week already, but of course, we have missed that too. Let's wait for the price to actually close the direction of the bears, then we can decide if we want to sell or not. Finally, I actually saw something very good on USD card also. This one should have also shown you earlier. Looks good to buy, really. It looks good to buy, okay, because we have cleared some areas already. And of course, that's that area there, okay, that I actually wanted for the price to cross. And of course, I can actually place a trade buy, okay? So I think USD card will also most likely go up. So if you're interested in trading USD card, you can go ahead and trade with the bulls. When I say trade with the bulls, it means that you can be buying USD card and be making money. As simple as that, okay? Just click on buy and make money. I don't know how else I can explain it. And let me just quickly go ahead and also choose this one. And of course, if you look at 1 hour chart, it also look good that the price is actually pushing to the upside. So for it to be a buy, we need to clear this black, okay, for this particular indicator. But I think if we go to 15 minutes chart, it should have given us something to work with. Okay, you can already see that. So if I'm really trading USD card, like I said, it looks good to buy, but you might want to say, okay, I don't want to jump into a buy instantly. You might want to wait for the price to retrace and come back for this line, okay, or this line, okay, any of them. So on this 15 minutes time frame, if the price come back for any of those two lines, you can go ahead and place your trade buy. Okay, that's for USD card. Now, and of course, so I've given you three straight signal: Euro USD direction of sell, USD card direction of buy, Euro pound direction of buy. Now, somebody asked an important question, and of course, this goes to everybody here listening to me. If you want me to look at something for you to help you analyze what the price will do, please quickly drop it now, and of course, I can look at it. Okay, I didn't get the indicator or indication. I was not online when you were explaining the candlestick. I cannot continue to wait for you, Prince Gen 2. We cannot continue to wait for you to come online before we explain something. We explain it, we move on. It means that if you don't catch it now, you catch it later. Okay, that's besides that. Okay, so drop your comments. Let me see more comments. So that I can look at what you want me to look at. I think somebody mentioned USDJPY also. Or was it AUDJPY? Okay, I think it's USDJPY. Somebody says, I'm on sale of USDJPY. Should I leave it? Why should I know whether I should leave it or not? But let me help you look at it because you ask nicely. Let's go to USDJPY. Okay, so it says it's on sale on USDJPY. Now, before you trade a sell on instrument like USDJPY, you need to know that the Japanese yen is not a strong currency right now against dollar. So you shouldn't be looking to sell USDJPY. Rather, you should be looking to buy. If you say you are selling USD card, I even like it. Okay. But of course, if you say you are selling USDJPY, it means that you are not really informed. Okay. And of course, when you are not informed, you begin to get some things wrong. So USDJPY is not one of those currencies you want to sell. It's one of those currencies you actually want to buy. And of course, you can even see my screen that I have a buy limit on it. Okay. Like I said, the money in trading is not in the trade. It's not in the buy and sell. It's in the waiting. Okay. So I'm waiting for the price to come back for me because I can actually make money buying, Japanese yen against dollar. That's USDJPY. So, but a close shave, okay, a close analysis or a closer look at USDJPY reveals that the price will most likely continue to push the upside on this 1 hour chart, okay, because of this indicator that's on the screen. Plus, even if you go to H4, it's still the same thing. Okay, you can see the slope of these indicators are to the upside. So most likely this instrument will continue to trend to the upside. So of course, if your money is good enough, you can leave your trade. But if it's not good enough, you can reduce the volume, you can do partial closure. And of course, if you want, you can close outright, okay, by using a stop loss. So go ahead and use stop loss on the trade, okay? Since you're on the sell, why not use this stop loss, okay? Why not use this stop loss, this upside? That's a stop loss, okay? Those are very good stop loss areas, okay? That's if I'm on H4 and I see the highest candle, okay? Put your screen, whether you're using phone or not, put it on H4 and look at the highest candle you can see on the screen. Squeeze your screen, look out for the highest candle. If you can see it, go ahead and put your stop loss above that candle, okay? It means that if the price breaks above that level, it means you have lost that trade, which is okay, okay? Because in trading, you don't win all, you lose some. You lose some, you win some. And of course, your trade management strategy, okay, will actually be it's going to be the one that decides whether you're going to be a winner or a loser. Your trade management strategy is key. Okay, so let's go to more options. Somebody says give USD. Somebody says, I think D40 is highly promising to sell. Okay, somebody says D40 is highly promising to sell. Well, let's look at it. D40. Now, if I take D40, all right, it means that I've also taken US 100, FRA 40. Do you know why? Because all of them behave the same way. Okay. So somebody says D40 looks promising to sell. Oh, yeah, now let's find out. Let's look at this one first. This one on the 1 hour. Oh, there was a gap today. That's very good. So if it looks promising to sell, why not? You can go ahead and sell. Of course, I agree with you because in the closer look, we see that there's a bearish engulfing bar and engulfing another bearish candle after a hammer. Okay, which means that the price truly looks good to sell. So go ahead and place your sell trade since it is what you are seeing. And of course, after kind of like, even though we have this kind of confusing stage because right now, there was more of a range here this morning. And of course, after that range, there was a fakey breakout, all right, or fake breakouts that happened this morning. That's why you are seeing all those shadows to the upside. Okay, all these shadows you see are just fakes. Okay, price attempted to go up. That's why I always say that it's not good to be rushing. Okay, you can't rush. You say, oh, because this candle is going up, you buy. Okay, somebody that would have placed a buy there would have been on the serious loss right now. So why not? I think sell is good because, of course, we can see this candle that I'm about to close an arrow on. We can see it actually closed red and broke below the painted part. So I actually agree with you, that person that D40 looks actually good to go down. But like I said, I'm not going to trade this one. Okay, I'm not going to trade a sell on that or this 40 or DAX 40. Okay, but of course, right now it looks good to sell. I'm telling you, it's actually good to sell. It's just that I choose not to sell. Okay, because I choose to stay away. I choose to be by the side, right? Because it's a very volatile instrument. My money may not be good enough to trade this one right now because I only have about 300,000 on this account. So I'm not interested in selling this. I'm actually trading currency this morning. But of course, you can, like I said, go ahead and jump in and follow the bears, all right, on that spot. Let me look at more comments right now. I have a trade since last week, Friday. Godfrey Okike. So if you have a trade since last week, even me, I have a trade since last month. Okay, so please, my Euro JPY is pause. What do you mean is pause? Is it trading? Yes, of course, it's trading. Euro JPY cannot be a pause. Let's look at the chart. This one is for Godfrey Ose. Godfrey Ose says his Euro JPY is on a pause. Okay, interesting. But yeah, now let's find out. Euro JPY cannot be on pause. It's not on a pause. The price is moving. All right, the price is actually moving. If you look at the screen right now, it's obvious that the price is moving in it. So even if you go to 1 minute chart, you can see movement, right? You can see the price is moving. So your Euro JPY is not a pause, it's actually moving. All right. So let's look at more comments, more comments. Just bring in the comments. I have a lot of things I want to look at. Okay. No, don't be surprised. Godfrey, please let me look at into gold. What's the problem with gold? Personally, I think gold will or should move with the bears, really. I feel so. I feel strongly so. Okay. Because of course, like I said, if Euro JPY, if Euro USD is going down, you need to know that gold has a direct correlation with dollar. Okay. Because gold is priced in dollar. Right. So if Euro USD is going down, most likely gold will be going down. That's what we call correlation. And from what I know of back crossing, I was actually interested in trading gold. From what I know about back crossing, I think gold looks good to go down. I think so. Okay, so because based on back crossing theory, let me say theory and practice. Okay, this bar actually crosses the bar or crosses the average that you see on the screen. And current bar, that's today's bar, traded lower than the last bar, which means that this price has potential to go down. So what I can do is that I can wait for the price to return to the average, 50 period moving average. So if you're interested in trading this one, you put 50 period moving average on your screen, and whether it is phone or laptop, it doesn't matter. Okay, and then you wait for the price to retrace back to the 50 period moving average. Because you can see it around 50 period moving average, you can place it sell, but you can do sell limit around it. Because, like I said, this price looks good to go down. Okay, you can go ahead and trade with the bears on gold right now. Let's quickly go on with more. Somebody says US 100, FRA 40, oil. Well, for oil, I'm actually, like I said, FRA 40, US 100, D40, same analysis. Okay, so if you are selling on D40, you can look ahead, you can go ahead and also sell on US 100 and all those ones. So if you're interested in trading those ones, you can go ahead and place your trade. Now let's quickly go to crude oil, right? So let's quickly go here and check what's going on. So personally, I'm interested in trading buy on crude oil, right? Because you see, nothing lasts forever. And of course, if you look at the screen, like I always say, you divide your screen into 4 parts, okay? You can try that, whether on your phone or laptop. Squeeze your chart very well and divide your screen into 4 parts, okay? Once you do that, you have a clarity. There's what we call clarity in trading, okay? And of course, you're not afraid of anything anymore. Okay, so based on what I can see here, I just divided my screen into 4 parts. Sorry, let me choose another one for your sake. Okay. All right, so let me do this and squeeze. Remember, this is 1 hour bar. Okay, it's an hour bar. This is what I have on this screen. If I divide this screen into 4 parts, like so, like so, like so. Okay. Let us say that I have assumption. I have an even distribution of this line. Okay, and of course, this line divides this part or this chart into 4 equal parts. Follow me. Check this out. Let me see if I can drag this one down a little bit. Like so. Okay. Now let me paint these 2 parts, the middle part. Okay, so painting the middle part shows that this screen, all right, this is my screen right now on this laptop. Like if I have a 4 quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. Okay, so let's start from bottom and write quarter 1. Forgive me. Let me just use normal writing tool on the screen. And of course, I can put my laptop, or sorry, my keyboard on capital. quarter, okay, quarter one, and do okay, and copy this to this part and name it quarter two, right? I think I can do that. Quarter two. Okay. And also drag this to the upside, and also drag this to the upside, and name this one quarter three. I just want to explain it to people that are probably you are a newbie, probably you are even an experienced guy. Okay, because we remember we learn every day, right? You may never have seen this before, but I also practice this very simple analysis, very simple theory, no ambiguity, no indicator, nothing, just naked bar. Okay, and of course quarter four. Now, if you look at what I have on the screen, okay, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying the quarters are perfect. No, they are not, they may not be perfect, but of course, it gives you an idea of what I want to do. So anytime you look at your screen, do not trade on quarter two and quarter three. Okay. Remember, I'm on 1 hour chart. I do this on 1 hour chart a lot, and of course, I make money. Do not trade on quarter one. Sorry, do not trade on quarter two and quarter three. Only trade on quarter four, okay, and quarter one. Sorry, for that break in transmission, everybody. I actually have a visitor that come around, unannounced. Apologies. So, but of course, it's sorted. So we're back. Now, I was saying that quarter one is the area I want to trade. Quarter four is the area I also want to trade. I don't want to trade on quarter two and quarter three. Now, I want to trade a sell on quarter four, and I want to trade a buy on quarter one. Now, for me to trade a buy on quarter one, I will need to see instances, reversal candles that support a buy. And if I want to trade on quarter four, I want to see instances, reversal candles that support a sell. So if I open another chart now, for example, on crude oil, for example, and I go to crude oil, that's another chart. Now that you know that I'm interested in buying because we're in quarter one, what you need to do is to go ahead and choose any indicator, any one, okay, that supports a buy. For example, auto trend channel, okay, comes to play. And of course, we can also look at another example. Let's see if you can just pick moving average. It's very simple, but yet effective strategy. Okay, I can choose this one also. Let me see if I can just choose moving average. Where is it now? Forgive me, moving average. Okay, that's another very good example. So if I see a bullish engulfing candle on this one, I can buy around the moving average. And of course, I can also choose another one. Okay, another strategy. I'm going to also click on oil, and I'll just pick just very simple yet effective strategy. Okay, as old as time, but yet very effective. Because I can also choose this one. So what it means is that if I see a bullish engulfing bar around the lower band, I can still place a buy. And of course, I can already see that, okay, it's obvious on the screen, all right? It's right there screaming buy, buy, buy. You can see that that's an example of indicator that says buy, okay? You can see all those ones that is screaming buy, buy, buy. So it means that right here, you can, go ahead and, be placing your trade on crude oil to the direction of the bulls, okay? And that inspires me a lot right now. And of course, I'm going to go ahead on my own account and place a trade on oil because I would like to make some money around it. Of course, my direction, like I said, is to the upside. So go ahead if you want to trade on crude oil, look to buy. Buy, buy, buy. Okay, that's what what the chart is saying. Okay. So go ahead and place your trade. Now, finally, I'm going to also read your comment again and answer some questions. Somebody said I should talk about US 100. What do I want to talk about US 100? US 100 is also like DAX, okay? Or DAX 40. They are the same thing. They are all indices, okay? So if you're interested in selling, you can go ahead and sell. Because we did a little bit of analysis on what they call it now. We did a little bit of analysis on DAX. So if you're interested in selling Nasdaq. Nasdaq is US 100. You can go ahead and sell. If you see a bearish engulf, you can go ahead and do that. Okay, I'm going to just place. Let me see. I want to just place this. So if I say trading a sell, go ahead and sell. But then I don't see any. I cannot see any indication that the price wants to go down from this Nasdaq. I did not see anyone. But of course, if you see one, you can go ahead and sell, because of course it's true that the price has moved to the upside over a period of time. So you expect the price to actually go down. But from what we are seeing now, the price has already tested this guy. Okay, it has already tested the 50-period moving average, showing that the price might actually be to the upside. But cross logic, okay, dropping a short on the moving average is like sellers saying, yeah, we fought, but then this is where we drop our short. So it could actually be a signal for buyers to take over. So if you're interested, you can of course trade in direction of there. So it's actually missed right now. So we need to wait for more information on that. So for example, like I said already, I'm not trading now. Somebody is saying, are you advising us to buy crude oil right now? I'm not advising you to buy right now. You saw me place a trade on crude oil, and of course I place a trade buy. If you're interested, I'm not advising you. If you're interested, you place a buy. Okay. So what do you have just said? Is it always true? What if you are in Q1 and the trade is still continuing to be bearish? Of course, I cannot be right 100 times, Ezekiel. Sometimes I might be wrong. Okay, but if you do this, give or take, out of 10 times, you should be able to win 7, 8. And if you are winning 7, 8 out of 10, you're not a bad trader, right? You're not a bad trader. Remember, there is no strategy that is 100% fail safe. Okay, there's no strategy. I've not seen it. I've been in this industry for a while. There's no strategy that is 100% fail safe that says, oh, I give you profit 100% of time. It doesn't exist. I've not seen it. Okay, if I've seen it, I won't even be on this job, right? Okay, so mostly the link, can someone help? Okay, what is this one? Okay, can I see the beginning of the chat? Okay, more questions. Permit me. Okay, thank you for the explanation. Thank you very much, Ezekiel, for that understanding. Let's see if we can just take one more instrument, and of course, we'll call it a day. I think I've done crude oil, which is a commodity. I've looked at Euro USD. So I think somebody mentioned GBP USD. Now, the same thing I saw on Euro USD, direction bearish or bearish bias, could also be true on GBP USD. I've not gotten there. It's not one of my favorite instruments, but I think you can also be looking to sell GBP USD. Why? Because the candles say so. Okay, the candles say so, or the bar says so. Okay, the bar says so. And of course, we also see that GBP USD is giving us kind of like a head and shoulder pattern. Write this down or mark this calendar. GBP USD will most likely fall on the chart. Okay, I'm not a prophet of doom. I'm actually a prophet of success. All right. So I think GBP USD is in the direction of the bears. Okay. So we have seen this. Of course, we have seen that. Okay. So if you remember Jesus in this cross, there were two, guys. Okay. We call them thieves, right? Thief to the left and thief to the right. Okay. And of course, one of them received salvation. All right, so let's leave theology and come back to what is happening. So, but from what I can see on this screen, without any indicator, okay, I see a head and shoulder pattern. Okay, and of course, what the head and shoulder pattern mean is that the price will most likely go to the downside on H4. So we are waiting for the price to cross a barrier, right? Okay, what's the barrier? The neck region. And of course, this is the neck region right now. Let me delete this and pick something else to actually describe that. So if the price can break this region, then we'll be all in for a sell. So you can go ahead and put what we call sell stop if you like, if you choose to, or sell stop will be good, of course, below the region. Now, what you need to do is to put your chart on H4, wherever you are, all right? Okay, wherever in Oshogbo, Ife, wherever you are, okay, listening to me, put your chart on H4 and you see what I'm saying. See, it means that even if you go to another instrument, okay, GBP, JPY, whatever you want to trade, okay, look out for this kind of signal. And of course, they are very easy to get on the chart. And once you see it, see, history always repeats itself. Okay, history will always repeat itself. Anytime you see a head and shoulder pattern, the price is heading down south. Okay, anytime you see a head and shoulder pattern, flip side, that's the opposite of it, the price is heading to the north. So you means that you can be looking out for this kind of information on the screen without me being here, without actually being there for you. We have rather has actually tried giving you a platform to trade. All you need to do is to plug in and learn how to trade, look out for this kind of signal, and you'll be good to go. So that said, on H4, it means that if I go down to 15 minutes and I've already seen that the price wants to go down, I can go down 15 minutes lane and begin to look out for a signal also. Euro, that's pound dollar. Go as low as 50 minutes and begin to look out for a sell signal. And of course, it could come around this one. It could be a moving average cross. You can see that already. This is where I would have loved to place my trade. I actually missed that. I would have loved to place my trade around that place. So, but of course, it's not too late. So I think a sell is still ideal on GBP/USD. So I want to thank everybody. I want to thank all of you for being part of this program today. It's actually 3 minutes shy, 9 a.m. in the morning. And of course, it's been a wonderful time because right now I can see 2 trades that I placed. They are both in profit, even though I use small volume. Imagine this crude oil that is currently on 500 naira, profit. Imagine that I use 1 standard volume. That's more than 50,000 within few minutes. 50,000. That's not a bad business. Okay. Of course, it could actually solve some problem. I'm not saying a lot of problems. Solve some problems in Nigeria. So if you're at home, happy holiday, probably your company says don't come to work because of the strike in Nigeria. But of course, this land is going to be healed. Okay, I believe that Nigeria will be healed, and of course, the nation, we still enjoy. Of course, all of us will still enjoy the fruit of our labor individually. I want to particularly thank everybody for being part of this program today. Let me enable the channel for one question, only one question. So if you like to eat, what is this? Oil buy, I made 20,000. Toulouse, wow, interesting. Congratulations, okay. It says he has made money. You can see testimony in the house, okay. So you can go ahead and share that with your people. Of course, Ayun Felix, you are not a prophet of doom, but that of doom. Oh, Ayun Felix, this has actually bust my brain. Thank you very much for that confidence you have in me. When next are we having this? This class is 8 o'clock every day. It's 100% analysis, and of course, you can count on it that we'll be here for you all the time. The only thing is that we will not trade for you. Rally Trade will not place a trade on your behalf. You're the one that will go ahead and place it on yourself by yourself. Of course, our job is to do a very clear, concise analysis as to what price we do. And of course, we will not give you signal, okay? We will not give you signal. We will just give you an idea of what price we do. You will go ahead and execute the trade. Of course, if you're in profit, congratulations. How can someone be a good trader? Like what? What's the question? Like you, okay? Omowumi Tunde. Well, I don't see myself as a. Well, if you see me as a good trader, well, I accept the fact that I'm a good trader, but it will only cost you a little bit of time to study, okay? It will cost you time to study. Remember, if you want to be rich in life, all you need to do is to, you just need 2 things to be. Of course, there are 3 basic needs everybody's looking for. We're looking for money, we're looking for knowledge, and of course, we're looking for time. Okay, what you can do is to buy back time. Okay, because time, once it's gone, it's gone. But you can buy it back. How do you buy it back? Okay, you learn, you understand. Of course, you can buy time. By actually duplicating your source of income. You can use that one to buy back your time. But if you are looking to become a professional trader like I am, it will cost you time and knowledge. Okay, you need to learn. You need to learn, and of course, you can become a professional trader. Right. So thank you very much, Momi. But of course, like I said, your analysis is top notch today. Understand everything yesterday. So thank you very much. It means that if you go ahead now with this kind of explanation, look at your chart every day, every minute, every time. If you see the kind of information I give you, it will see history will repeat itself bigger. And of course, if you see it, you can actually place your trade and make money. More questions or more comments? Can we get your number? My number is free. Eleojo Peter. Grace, my number is very free. Okay, ask your manager If you didn't get, I'm going to call it. I won't type it. 09020398739. And of course, if you don't get it, you ask your account manager. Go ahead and give you my number. You just send me a WhatsApp message. That's the first thing, first attack. WhatsApp message so that I can know you are the one. Because if I'm in a class, I will not pick phone. Like somebody has been calling this morning, I will not pick your phone because I'm training. I'm always doing training. Okay. Please, the moving average on gold, is it what time frame? Is 50? I actually, you can use on any time frame, but the moving average is actually 50 period. Who is this one that sent a picture? Let me look at your picture. What is this one? Okay, I can't really see this picture very well. What does it mean? Let me check. Okay. It's like the person sent a message that he has made money. Well, I want to congratulate you. Okay, can't really get your name properly because I think, let me check. What's your name now? Idris. Okay, Idris. I think you made money. I think so. Reality for life. Yes, of course. Please teach us how to set buy stop and sell stop for news trade. Well, Tilus Energy, I don't have the time to teach you how to buy stop and sell stop. But there's nothing to teach there. See, Tilus, what you need to do is to just give it some distance. Okay, just I think price will break out. I'm not sure where price will break out to. You can put a kind of like something like this on your screen. Let me go to that the DAX 40 that I was analyzing there. Let me just give me a second. Let me show you something like this. So what I'm saying is that price is currently somewhere. Let us say that the price is on this line on the screen. Okay, so and you want to trade crude oil or you want to trade Euro US or anything, what you can do is to put buy stop and sell stop somewhere. Okay, that's what buy stop and sell stop means. You are not sure where price will go. Okay, for example, now if you have put buy stop and sell stop on this screen this morning, it would have actually mostly catch the two trades and you would have made money on both occasions. Let's see. Let's say I change this particular color to color black. Okay, so you can see I have two colors of line on my screen. Two of them is red, one of them is black. Okay, so let us say that the black is the current price. So what you need to do is to put buy stop and sell stop somewhere. Okay, it could be maybe 10, 15, 20 pips, 30 pips away from the current price. And of course, if the price break out, like on this DAX 40 now, if you have done buy stop and sell stop after this price, but of course, if you want to do buy stop and sell stop, you normally do it on a range market, not on a trend market. Okay, and of course, if you have placed a sell this morning for DAX, you would have made a lot of money. So from around this place to where the price is now is 400 something points. A 100-point move gives you more than 1,000 naira, which means that on 0.01, which means that if you are using a standard volume, this morning you would have made more than like 400,000. What is 400,000? Would have made more than like maybe okay. Well, maybe around 700,000 or so. That's what you would have made money this morning. And of course, some people have made 20,000 this morning, which is okay. Some said they have made some money, which is okay. But of course, if you make 400, 500,000 per day, it is not bad in this business. So that's how buy stop and sell stop is done. Right? I hope you understand that one, Benga. Or who has that energy? Was it Toulouse? Okay, please call your number again. No, ask your manager. Just made something. Congratulations. Please, I want to activate newbie who didn't know. Okay, so let's really go on and raise a flag. Okay, if you want to talk, just raise up your hand. You want to speak to me 1 minute, raise up your hand. If there's no hand, of course, we'll be done. Okay, so Idris, go ahead and ask your question. Idris is not there. Okay, Olufunke, ask your question.
Okay, thank you, Coach. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Please, what I'm asking about the gold is, if I want to place a moving average for the price to retrace or before I place a sell, that is where I'm asking that. Is it on 1 hour or on 4 hours?
I'm on 1 hour, man.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, man. Thank you very much, everybody. That does it. So we're good to go. And of course, I want to thank you all for participating. Of course, we see you at the same time, 8 o'clock tomorrow will be for us to analyze. Remember, there are news today. You can still trade around 2:45 p.m. And of course, any other time, on your phone or your laptop, go ahead and check your bars, check your candle, look out for bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing, look out for, reversal candles, look out for your indicators and make money. I'll see you on the green side.